Hey folks, before we start this video, I need to kind of explain a few things. In July of 2024, I had started working on a documentary called Catalucci, No Happy Endings. In August of 2024, my brother Andy and I went to Catalucci Mountain in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park to film some test footage, try some different location style shoots, and basically play around with how we were going to set up the documentary, with every intention of coming back in the winter of 2024 when no one would be around to film the documentary. And then Hurricane Helene hit. And when Hurricane Helene hit, it completely destroyed the road going into Catalucci Mountain. So, naturally, my house was damaged in Helene. Several other people I know, their houses were damaged in Helene. I live in western North Carolina. And so, naturally, my mind went from working on a documentary to way bigger things. But I still had all this footage. And so I've decided, even though I wanted to get 20 episodes out of History Redefined, this will be the season 1 finale of History Redefined, and consider it sort of a trailer for things to come. Now, they're saying that Catalucci probably won't be open until 2026. So I'm going to have to wait until it opens to get over there and film. Probably all of what you see in this video will be reshot, but this is the information on Beech Grove School, which was a big part of the Catalucci history. So consider this the season finale, and we're coming back in 25 with some really cool stuff. Enjoy. I want to warn you before we get started that this is not some 30-minute sitcom where everything works out in the end. This is not some kind of romantic story where everybody gets a happily ever after. This is history. Sometimes in history there are no happy endings. And for the people of Catalucci Mountain, they did not get a happy ending. Today I'm going to show you the history of Catalucci, its people, its settlers, and why they did not get a happy ending. We start today on the outskirts of Catalucci. Catalucci was once known by the Cherokee as Gadalutzi, which means rows of trees standing in a line. And as you can see, the trees are quite uniform on the side of the mountain. Catalucci was first settled by white settlers in the early 1800s and originally used as hunting grounds. It wouldn't be until the middle 1800s, around 1830, 1840, that the first permanent settlers would come and settle on this mountain. We're here at Beech Grove School. Well, I should say the second Beech Grove School. See, this is not the original building. The original building burned to the ground mysteriously after the residents of Catalucci asked for a new school building, and the county told them no, said they didn't have the resources for it, and mysteriously all of the desks and chalkboards and everything else they would need for the school was found in the woods after the school burned down. I'll leave you to your conclusions. So this is the inside of the school building. This is where elementary school would have been held. These are the original desks. As you can see, they're kind of small. Behind us is a chalkboard that's actually painted into the wall. And as you can see, there's been enough graffiti to last a lifetime. But this is actually painted. Now this is where middle school would have been held. There was no high school on Cataloochee. You went to about the 7th grade. And another interesting fact would be that you didn't actually go in the fall through the spring. You went in the wintertime. The winter and sometimes the summer if you needed to catch up on stuff. Because they had to schedule school around the planting seasons. You know, interesting thing, my papaw actually went to school here, and he used to tell a story about how at lunchtime the kids would get their lunch, race up the side of the mountain, eat their lunch, and then come back down. And I have yet to figure out what mountain he was talking about. Maybe they ran uphill somewhere that way. I'm not sure, but it's still a very interesting story. There's a creek that runs behind the school, and it's been said that the students would actually put their lunch pails in the creek to keep their milk cold. Pretty innovative considering there were no refrigerators or electricity for that matter. If you happen to be here at the right time of year, which is around July and August, you'll find ripe blackberries. A little sweet treat while you're walking around Cataloochee.